Where is all the money going? Is aid to Ukraine and Israel cash? Are they sending over your tax dollars to build Walmarts in Kyiv? Wait until you hear this. I know I was surprised when I heard it. The money in the bill to aid our allies in Ukraine and Israel and Taiwan, who are basically fighting wars for us instead of us having to fight our mutual enemies. That's not it. The money is mostly going to well-paid middle-class workers. That's right. Hear it again, because it is one of the most important beginnings of a story that you're going to hear all year. The money that the U.S. government is sending to Ukraine and Israel is not really money like we think of it. That money is going to government contractors who make ammunition and who work for those government contractors. They're paid very well paid people. The money that the U.S. government is sending to Ukraine and Israel is not really money like we think of it. That money is going to government contractors who make ammunition, and the people who work for those government contractors, they're very well paid people. How does this work? What am I talking about? The money that Congress is appropriating goes to the manufacturer of weapons. Who makes those weapons for the U.S. military? And what happens to the old equipment and ammunition? They send it to a thrift store? That's right. The International Goodwill of Arms. They send over the old stuff over to Ukraine, over to Israel, over to other allies to fight for us. They're using our old equipment, our second generation. Yesterday, I read a story where the U.S. has negotiated a barter with Nicaragua, I think, to use their old Soviet era. Okay, we're talking 40 years here, 50-year-old equipment to send to Ukraine because they can still use it. I bet you didn't know that. But it's true. I don't know why this isn't better known. What's the mainstream media supposed to do but to tell us this stuff? We depend on them to tell us the stuff that we don't know that we need to know. So when other media outlets say that taxpayer money is going over to fight Russia, we should be spending money here? That's not exactly true. We never get the whole story. The mainstream media does not tell us the whole story. Why? Who knows? I suppose there are scholars out there that study it and they disagree with one another. But the MSM often hits the surface of who, what, when, where, but fail to answer why. Why are they not filling out the picture about the thrifts? Why are they not filling out the picture about thrift store ammo? Could it be that the media is trying to keep the election close? Could it be that they don't want us to know that the military-industrial complex is siphoning off taxpayers' money that could be going to countries overseas? Think about it. We are led to believe that the guys with big cigars are sitting in other countries devising ways to spend our money when it's actually fat cats in this country deciding how they're going to cut up the pie of the money that came out of our pockets. Call me a socialist, call me a communist. I have not, nor have I ever been a member of the Communist Party. I'm a little guy, just like you out there in flyover country. I am a liberal, progressive, woke, white male. I'm a real American. I want to know, How have billionaires just completely taken over the country? And what else aren't they telling us? The truth is that the line between reporting and opinion is blurred to the point where most Americans have no clue about there being a difference. This is opinion, folks. Now, if I was to string forth a whole bunch of numbers, polling data, numbers, this is evidence, then it would be reporting. It would not be opinion. It would be based upon fact. You draw your own opinion. But this is punditry, just like you see on TV, except that this is a regular guy, just like you and me. Unfortunately for them, it's a regular guy who's been paying attention for a long, long time. Most cable news now is opinion. On Fox, it's nothing but opinion. Reporting facts would be bad for their bottom line. They would lose viewers. Past history and logic would conclude. Yes, we recognize that we can be lied to and led to the edge of the cliff, but we aren't compelled to jump. We are rapidly coming to the edge of no return. The MSM is trying its best to keep our interest while not letting us go over the cliff. Gee, isn't that the same thing the Republican Party tried to do in 2008 when they proposed a complete and utter moron be a heartbeat away from the Oval Office? Maybe it's too complicated for a 3-minute report. It's 2024, an election year where politics is hardball and the people's needs are set aside if they were ever important to the ruling class in the first place. The owners want to keep their money and power. The MSM wants to remain relevant. And the people have half the information they need. It's perfect. We have to be better consumers of information. We have to demand that this is not what we want. This is not what they are going to do to us. We need all the facts to make informed decisions. What's worse is we have to ask, is this true? The Ukrainians, the Israelis, the Taiwanese are getting surplus hand-me-down weapons and ammunition from the Mount Everest stockpile that the U.S. has to keep building to keep a major part of the economy going. We can already blow up the whole world. We benefit in more ways than our national defense push far out beyond our borders. Which, by the way, is okay with me. That's what the press needs to report. The purpose of this channel is to bring you info that you aren't getting anywhere else. If you want more, join us for our live stream next Monday and like and subscribe to the channel so you'll get notified whenever I put up this crap. Because keeping up is my job. You do yours. Peace.